Hello and welcome to Avengers Glend Game, where I count down to the end through the chronological order of the MCU. Today I will be reviewing Iron Man 3, Thor the Dark World, and Captain America the Winter Soldier. So Iron Man 3 is a very interesting one. I really didn't like it when I first saw it, but I like it more and more. Um, let's just discuss where most people don't like it, which is the twist. I hated the twist to begin with, seeing as I went in super excited for the character of the Mandarin. I remember being super let down, but constantly rewatching it once or twice a year since, I've come to really enjoy the twist, and that kind of exemplifies my sentiments when it comes to the film. It's incredibly enjoyable for me. I can easily watch it. The characters are all brilliant. Um, Even Trevor Slattery is just brilliant, and I always have an enjoyable time watching it. And it's one of the few Marvel movies where I love considerably more every time I watch it. And it's like the first Avenger. I get more and more emotional every time I watch it, especially when I just rewatch this, and I realise this is I'm watching this, and the ending of the film just got me so emotional, thinking that Iron Man could be gone after Avengers Endgame, and just the whole film, that whole sentiment of like it was the perfect goodbye to Iron Man, because obviously they didn't know if RDJ was going to stay or not, but it just the full arc of the character, especially starting in '99, going into 2000 with the flashback, just bringing his character full circle, which is what a trilogy should do. So because of the characters, because of how enjoyable it is, I'm going to give it a B+. Now on to a slightly different note. I loved For the Dark World when I first saw it, but it's a complete opposite. I like it less and less, enjoy it less every time I watch it, and it's one of the few Marvel films where that is the case. But the characters are all good. It's just the film, and especially saying characters Malekith is one of the downsides for me. Like it's just everything separately would be good. The story would be good. The characters would be good, but it's when they all come together, it's not so good. And once you hear that the plan's Hela was going to be the original villain, but Ike Perlmutter stopped that happening, you can see where this film could have been a lot better. And that just sums up this film. It could have been so much better, especially with it being not as good as the first one, which I personally love, or Thor Ragnarok. And it really does the character disservice, because Thor was a laughingstock after this film, but after Ragnarok and Infinity War, he got voted the most popular Avenger, which really surprised me. But so as a whole, I'm going to give this film the lowest score I've given a Marvel Cinematic Universe movie, which is a C-. Now on to, once again, the total opposite to both of them. Probably the best, if not joint best, MCU movie, Captain America Winter Soldier. I loved this movie when I first saw it. I love it every time I watch it. It is almost perfect. This is the example of what I always give. It's probably my third favourite MCU movie. This is where my rankings come in. Like, I have ranking for what I think's best. This is the best. Or Black Panther's the best. But I just enjoy Ragnarok. I just enjoy Infinity War a bit more. So that's where this comes third. But everything in this film is brilliant. And it introduces one of my favourite characters, Falcon, perfectly. To Winter Soldier, if you've followed this channel, you know how much I love Ed Brubaker, and especially his Captain America series. Just adapting that, making it new, all the characters interacting. You'd think there'd be too many characters for a solo movie, but the Russos balance it perfectly. You see why they got Civil War, why they got Infinity War, why they've got Endgame coming up. It's just, this film's, to me, almost perfect. Like, I'd put this up there with Dark Knight and Logan. That's how much I love this movie and how good I think it is. So I'm going to give this the highest grade I've given an MCU movie so far, which is an A+. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of any of these movies.